Morning everybody, it's day 3. We drove for a little while before I started this. Alright, fine, you take it then. We left mine out this morning, stopped at this little town, Carrington I think is the name. Beautiful little park and stuff for the boys to run around in. Sheila's trying to walk them back that way. She's leaving. Bye. Yeah, just going for a little walk. The boys stretched their legs and everything. Yeah. Squirrel. Boys saw a squirrel. Look out. Hi, Sheila.
Hi.
The boys. Yeah, so word of advice though, when you're traveling through North Dakota, pay very, very close attention to the road signs, especially speed limit signs. I hate to admit it, but the first town we came to, I got a speeding ticket. Yay for me. Didn't see the signs. Little tidbit of information, the slow down speed ahead signs in North Dakota are a lot like our turn ahead signs. So the kind of pale yellow with the black turn signal or turn indicator is what their speed ahead signs look like. So pay attention to them. One bonus in North Dakota is the fines are actually pretty cheap. The chief of police is the one who pulled me over and gave me the ticket. He said, usually in North Dakota we're not big on fines, but we'll get you on points, but they don't matter to you. Cost for Alberta. Well, $37 ticket, but always keep in mind when you come down here, pay attention. The signs are a little bit different. Anyway, so yeah, beautiful little park we're hanging out in. Go for a walk. It's actually decent weather today on our way out, but yeah, we'll see you later. Hey everyone, so we made it to Minneapolis in the hotel here with the boys. Obviously everybody's sitting on the bed. It's a relatively long day. She was playing with the dog's ears, but alright. Anyway, it was a pretty good day today. Made her to Minneapolis, then we got about a 9-hour drive tomorrow. The people that we're going to be flying out with as well, they should be arriving here in Minneapolis here in the next hour or so as well. So we might meet up with them, start heading south together. The other end of that, so that's kind of where we went through for today. I know we didn't do a video yesterday. That was kind of a wash. Just had some difficulties, got them all fixed up. Cost us about 6 to 8 hours there. But it's okay. We're still well within our time limits that we need to before we catch our flight in Florida on the 28th. Biggest one today that we kind of want to talk about, because we of course are traveling with the boys, and you know the other question is why are we driving down? And a lot of that question is of course because of the boys. There wasn't any way to get them on a plane from Edmonton or Calgary or Alberta or Canada that was either cost effective or Sheila's sanity capable. So we looked into it. A lot of actually airlines have started refusing to fly larger dogs as well in crates. So trying to get your dogs down to Panama or any of the Central American countries is going to be a lot more difficult. there are pet relocation companies that can help. I know when we hit the ground in Panama, we have Jose with Golden Frog. He's going to be helping us out. Go through the process at the David airport, which is good. There are some other ones, friends of ours that already are in Panama, used a company that they took their dogs, flew them from Ontario out to Amsterdam, overnighted there, and then they turned around and flew them to Panama at that point. So that is an option in this way as well. That way it can be relatively expensive too. This is just the way that we chose so that the boys could be with us the whole time. We did go looking into the charters previously, and they can be pretty pricey as well. Sheila just kind of kept digging and ended up actually meeting the people that we are going to fly down with on the charter on Facebook and the groups and everything. They were running into the same problems trying to get their pets down there. So it was kind of a fortuitous little bounce. We picked that ball up and ran with it. Boiled down, I think we're $6,500 all in.
US dollars, yeah, for the flight.
So that's pretty good, and that's both the boys, both of us. Apparently we even get a meal on a 2.5 hour flight, which is pretty cool. And the flight flies us directly from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to David, Panama, so we don't have to try and get from Panama City over to David or the Chiriqui province, which is where we're going to be going, which can be a little bit of a hassle as well. So that's good. That is kind of the main reason that we're driving down. The other reason, why not? There's lots along that eastern seaboard coming down through the states and everything that we've never seen. So we figured, why not take this opportunity? We can, take a little bit extra time, go down. We've got the boys with us. Nothing to really worry about. Everything's sold. We've got nothing left tying us into Canada and everything. Any family we can talk to online or over text and that sort of stuff. So we can see a little bit of the United States as well, take in some of the sites. I think we're going to make a stop in Nashville. There's a few dog-friendly pubs and stuff I think we're going to go check out. So that's going to actually be a short drive, and then we're going to spend the afternoon and the evening in Nashville and have some fun there. And of course, both of us being country music fans, Nashville, woo-hoo! Got to stop and see that. But other than that, the boys have been rock stars, as you can see. Barrett's just on the bed playing. Jackson's actually behind him, right here. I'll raise his ear. There's his paw. They're both pretty beat. So being in the car all day, we stop every couple hours, take them out for a pee or whatever, but they've been rock stars. They're not wooing at people, they're not barking, they're not jumping around, which is good. There's a huge bonus. Now, on the other end of that, we did do quite a bit of work with them in the 2 months previous to us leaving to get them to that point. So that is a lot of work. Of course, as everybody knows, Sheila is a dog behavior trainer, behavior consultant. I will get that right one of these days. It's only been 10 years, so I'll figure it out eventually. But she did a lot of work with them. We took them pretty much everywhere for 2 months while we lived in Leduc. We took them everywhere. We'd throw them in the car just to go to the gas station. Threw them in the car, took them to Canadian Tire, took them to PetSmart, took them to the dog parks, all that sort of stuff. So they got really comfortable being in the car, which I think has helped us tremendously on this trip, because they can go for 8 hours in the car. Just a couple stops for pee breaks, that sort of stuff, but they are good back there and they are comfortable. I know Sheila's planning on doing a traveling with dogs.
I'll do a
series.
blog. I'll set up the blog and just share as much information as I can about how to get your dogs ready to go on a trip like this. Just share what I did for my guys and much information as I can.
Yeah. And then, of course, during that time, like, Sheila's the one who set up everything for relocating to Panama as well. So I think in that blog, add in the information that we got and what we went through, because I know there was a lot of discrepancy between what the Panama paperwork says and what reality is, because it's not specific. There is some specifics in there and everything that you do need to know, and so she'll help you out with that as we just went through it, so she can get you some information. But yeah, that's pretty much it for day 3 now. Again, sorry we missed day 2. Keela, I'm sorry we didn't stop in Fargo and get a bunch of pictures and video. We just kind of blew past it. I know you were excited about it. I'm sorry. Anyway, you guys have a lovely evening, and we'll see you in Panama.